This is the tree. We back up kind of how we started originally. This is a healthy tree. It's not going anywhere. Its root system is in place. It's not going to get blown over. This is an immature tree that a big wind or flood will kill the tree. Artists are a lot like trees, so this tool helps us really become more like this and less like this. So let's talk about moats. For those of us that aren't familiar with it, back in the Middle Ages, there were castles, kings, and dragons and all that stuff. And the thing they wanted to protect was inside the castle, right? And there were marauders, there were people that wanted to come in, pillage it, and take the castle, right? There was something valuable in there. So this is the metaphor we're working with. As artists, you're the castle, like your health, your creativity, what you're producing, your IP is inside the castle. So we want to protect the stuff that we want to protect the golden goose. We don't want to burn out the golden goose. Historically, labels have just kind of burnt out artists, you know, go till they implode. And too bad, so sad. The artist is on heroin and a drug addict and can't create music anymore. So we don't want to burn out the golden goose. We want to, the artist needs to be healthy, needs to be creative, needs to be profitable. So we want to create that 20-year career rather than a 3-year career. Before we jump into moats, let's talk a little bit about strategy and tactics. Okay. Strategy is the high level directional decision-making of a career. And this is where moats kind of do both. Historically, there's been either strategic people or tactical people. And what's beautiful about this is that the moats help you connect those two and integrate those two things. So if you're a small regional artist with maybe 2 or 3 people on your team, it helps you align the tactical day-to-day stuff with the strategic high-level direction-making stuff. So here's the ground air traffic control up here, and here's the artist trying to do all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
And the artist can get burnt out, right? The artist can't do everything themselves. So here's a couple examples in our space, Bob Doyle and Garth Brooks, who for years have been kind of that strategic person and the tactical person. They work together beautifully, and there's a tight trust and tight alignment there. Just a number of wins every 3 years. They're doing something incredible together, whereas most artists have a 3-year career, because I think largely because of this relationship here, Garth has had, what is it, 30-year career now since the 90s. And it's largely because there's a strategy and a tactical layer to their career, and that's aligned. Another great partnership in history is Belichick and Tom Brady. Belichick's the coach steering the ship from the sides, but Tom Brady is that tactical artist on the ground, doing the day-to-day stuff. So as you're building your career, you want to be thinking, okay, I'll be the Tom Brady artist, but I need somebody to kind of be that Bob Doyle for me, or that Bill Belichick. And something that kind of frames this is like, good players capitalize on the field, great players capitalize off the field. So yes, that field is important, the stage is important, but what happens on the Monday morning is just as important as what happens on Saturday night at a show or on tour. Okay, so we're going to talk about what that Monday morning meeting.
Funny how you seem to feel better once again you turn away. Don't be afraid to let me wake you up. You never get the things you want to, confined by fear to try. All your inhibitions just contaminate your mind. Let me steal your sorrow, my appetite for you runs wild. Things in secret secret that you dream and make them come to life. Hey, let my words infuse your mind. Ignite a magical flame, but once again you break your gaze. Don't be afraid to let me burn you up. You never get the things you want, you can find by fear to try. All your inhibitions just contaminate your mind. Let me steal your sorrow, my appetite for you runs wild. Things in secret that you dream and make them come to life.
I ain't scared of nothing but failure. Listen here, let me tell you, I'm on the red eye from Egypt tonight. We got so much against us, but it still feels right. You so electric, boo, you turn me on like a light. Our body chemistry won't allow us to fight. The adrenaline rush seems to give me wings, and it's not about sex. I love hearing you sing. Those jewels are superficial, baby, you my bling.
You never get the things you want, you can find my feet to try. All your inhibitions just contaminate your mind. Let me steal your sorrow, my appetite for you runs wild. Things in secret that you dream and make them come to life.
Adrenaline rush seems to give me wings, and it's not about sex. I love hearing you sing. Those jewels are superficial, baby, you my bling. It's the keys to my kingdom, baby, you my queen. I'm on the red eye from Egypt, baby, on my way. No inhibitions, been thinking about my boo all day. And it's not about sex, I love hearing you sing. Those jewels are superficial, baby, you my bling.
Isn't it strange how the world distorts